nearing a time of tragedy.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan.
When fear of death runs rampant.
Now to another grim milestone, the world surpassing 1 million deaths.
The world begs for a hero.
उनको कोविड हो गया था अभी पता चला तो.
To save them from their grim reality.
Stressful for most families, catastrophic for others.
To save them from themselves.
Many kids, unfortunately, we're starting to see increased rates of suicidal ideation.
Fear not. Your heroes have arrived.
It was just this fat fuck flying through the air and crashing so hard.
Oh, you fucking whale.
Enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
And now, coming to you live from shitty apartments and basements all across Ontario, Canada, Joe Dog Hallam, Easy E, Eric Kearney, Rex the Boot Atkins. This is Good Brother Morning.
It's the 100th episode. Joe, where's your motherfucking song?
What do you mean? What song?
Sing a song every other goddamn day. Why not today?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
100
yeah.
episodes. That's crazy. I can't.
You know
believe
that
it lasted this long.
I mean it. Oh, I mean it's the hundy, and you know it's good to be. It's good to be 100. You know. How do you guys feel about it?
I would never want to be 100. Would you want to be 100?
If I was still, you know, kicking it, but
from a wheelchair.
I mean, people say they don't want to be. Oh, I'd never want to be 90 or what, but that's only because most 90 and whatever year olds are fucked. But I mean, look at somebody like Halle Berry, who's like 72, but still so hot and so in such shape.
I can tell you that none of us will be hot and in shape at 72.
Right. But Jennifer Lopez, when she's 100, no, you won't even. She'll be.
How old is she
she'll
now?
still be. I don't know, but she's hot. She's hot AF. She's hot AF.
Hot AF.
Yeah,
Rex,
we had to.
There's a fly here, and it is ruining my life.
Well, oh wow!
Get rid of the flies in your house. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Do you have your undies with you, or does Rex?
No.
Because maybe that's why the flies are flying around, because the flies are attracted to your undies.
That's it. Those are the undies, ladies and gentlemen. Today.
Oh, we should have called it 100. We should have called it 100 undie. Yeah. Because it's the 100th and we're drinking undie juice. Well, I'm not.
No, we're not. This is a Rex Atkins thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's later. We're gonna have Holden Albright on. He's gonna join us while I drink the tea.
Would you say that you are excited or trepidatious, or like how are you feeling about the tea? Tea ball.
I'm gonna have a puke bucket just in case.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So excited if you puke.
I hope I get like superpowers.
I'm afraid to open the bag. Yeah, they have been in there since the beginning of June.
You're gonna get hit in the face with just ball sweat fermented.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. These might have to be thrown out after. I don't think I can wash these.
I just want to say, Eric, that if you were the one drinking it and you did puke and puked in the bucket, Rex would throw the puke bucket on you. So I just want to throw that out there. I just want to put that if Rex, if Rex pukes in the bucket.
What are you doing right now, Joe?
I'm just saying, you wouldn't like maybe do something with the puke, but you'd splash it on him or something. I'm pretty sure.
Like a slop bath, Henry O. Godwin.
Yeah.
I don't think I would puke if I had to drink it though.
What would you? Wait, what? What do you would enjoy the ball tea? What do you mean?
I wouldn't enjoy it, but I think that
I just saw the fly. By the way,
yeah, it's ruining my life.
I saw it fly in the screen.
Joe, remember the fly that was ruining my life in Wendy's in Brentford a long time ago?
It was amazing. It made me laugh. It was the funniest. I laughed for like 10 minutes. Eric was so tired. He's like blown up. He's like beat up. He probably wrestled like 6 times because we never had enough people. So we'd always be like, Eric, we need you to go out in the first match and then in a tag match and then in a fucking gauntlet and then in a Royal Rumble. So Eric's like barely able to move. He's just sitting there trying to eat his Wendy's burger. And this fly keeps landing on his head, flying away while landing. And he barely can move his arms, but he goes, this fly is ruining my life. And then, like, slowly takes a bite. Yeah. Oh, wait, I have a special 100th surprise. I almost forgot. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, the light is different. You can see that I'm not bald. Okay, it's only when the light's up top. But I'm still going to wear a special hat that my wife bought me just for.
No hair on the side of your head.
Yeah, I just trimmed it. I was gonna go with a mullet, but I decided
starts at your ears.
I was gonna go with a mullet, but I decided to go with a French haircut they call a mulier. It's un mulier. Anyway, this is the hat that my wife got me for Father's Day / my birthday / the 100th episode. You ready? Okay.
Yep.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
Your wife has contributed to calling you a whale.
Yeah, she's not a good. She's not. You know,
before we started recording, I believe you told her she can go clean anything else except for where she was right there.
It's because it's like she's got to be in the area. Like if she was standing here to wait to see how you guys would react to the whale hat. And then she sees shit around, you know, freezy wrappers and stuff. And she's like, oh, I better clean. And I'm like, there's lots of other things, many other things to clean. You don't have to clean beside me. Anyway, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like what.
I was kind of surprised by the toxic masculinity that you showed.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't expect that out of you, speaking to your wife like that. That was very surprising.
She knows it's all, you know, she knows it's all, you know. Fun.
Okay.
Fun and games. Okay, everybody be cool. Be cool. Josh here.
Guys,
be cool.
We're joined by the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. What's up, buddy?
You sound like shit, dude.
It was kind of, yeah, it is kind of like
your microphone was very raspy.
What the fuck is going on?
It's just crazy. It's crazy up here that like there's nothing, and I feel so bad for all the independent wrestlers that, you know, do this, because like if I couldn't wrestle, I would literally lose my mind and jump off a bridge. So like, yeah, I'm not. Well, it's like what gives me happiness. You know what I mean? Like, sure, like, you know, I love my kids and I love my wife, but like wrestling is like the thing that I always had.
Yeah,
and you know, the thought of not being able to do it, I sympathize with everybody like yourself and, you know, so many others that are up here.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. I'm surprised that there hasn't already been an announcement for like an outdoor show now that things have started to open up. I thought Steve Brown would be the first to jump on that. Maybe a Chris Thorne. I don't know.
Yeah, I figure Steve Brown will be the first, or, you know, I figure there's going to be like some like I don't know. I don't want to incriminate anybody, but I figured there would be some like outlaw, like backwoods, like come to my farm and I'm going to run a private show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, and it's like we've talked about before, how like if they say, okay, you're allowed to have 25 people, some of us in Ontario will be like, 25? That's a sellout. That's awesome. Yeah, I've wrestled in front of less than that. Yeah, no, 25. That's great.
Yeah, it's just so like I have like this crazy perspective because I travel to America all the time.
Yeah.
And then I come back here and it's like I'm like I come right across the border, and the second I cross the border, I'm like all of a sudden people are like riding their bicycles with masks on and like everyone's terrified. And then like you cross straight in Detroit or New York, the second you get across the border, people are just like, "Oh, what's going on up there?" You know, like.
Well, I heard I think that Alberta and a few places they're starting to demask and you know, they're starting to roll up, but
I have a tour booked in Alberta like next month, so like, you know, they're running shows, so
they're talking like July the 5th. It's like everybody take this shit off, like just, you know, go about your business. So
I don't disparage anybody from wearing masks. It makes you feel comfortable and all this stuff, but like when you're outside on your own or like stuff like that, I'm just like, man, I just don't, I couldn't imagine being that afraid of anything, because like luckily I've had it and I was fine. You know what I mean?
Did you have anything like any symptoms at all, like lost taste or smell or anything?
Luckily I didn't lose my taste or smell. I think I like faintly lost my taste a little bit, but like I eat like the plainest food of all time anyway. So I had a headache for 2 days, a really bad headache, and I never get headaches. So that was like the biggest symptom I had.
There you go.
Didn't affect cardio at all, obviously.
No, my trainer, he told me like the second I was just like, oh, I tested positive. I took yesterday off. He was like, oh, make sure you do an hour of cardio every day from now on because your lungs need to work out or something. And I was like, okay. And it worked because like I hawked up some stuff for the first 2 days that I had the headache, and I did the cardio. And then after that, I was fine. I didn't cough or anything.
I love the idea that Josh gets COVID and then just like wrestles it. And fucking he gives it like a really stiff chop and like
That's the next t-shirt.
Yeah, Josh wrestles COVID.
Instead of pile driving a bear, just get the word COVID and pile drive.
Yeah, he's fucking boom.
Yeah. Are we going to start going now that Rex is back or what?
Wait, we're not going? Do I sound better, by the way?
You sound fine on mine.
What if Eric unmuted? Do you think would that do anything or
no? That'll make it echo.
Oh,
yeah. Why I still sound like raspy and stuff?
A little bit, not as bad.
A little bit, not as bad
It's
as
so
before.
weird because it sounds normal here. Like you sound
normal,
clear. Yeah.
So maybe on Zoom it's picking it up regularly. Hopefully to our wonderful listeners at home.
Hopefully they're picking it up. Headphones as well.
Yeah.
I like that you're on your own this time. It says Josh Alexander at the bottom as opposed to Jade Chung.
Well, I'm on the phone this time. Last time I was like, I'm not going to talk about last time, actually.
Good times. So you was this the first Iron Man match in Impact? Is that what I read? That the one that you and TJP did?
Yeah, they did like 3 or 4 30 minutes, and this was the first 60 ever in the company.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's been a lot of 60-minute ones at all. Like in general, I mean, there's like Brett and Sean, and then like Kurt Angle. The one was it Kurt and Chris Benoit, or who did one in SmackDown?
Yeah, Kurt and Benoit, Kurt and Brock, Cena and Sean.
Yeah,
and I think that was the last one, or that might have been the last one. And then
so you didn't have a lot of tape to study from, like to figure out what you were going to do, kind of thing, right?
Oh no, I did watch all of those. I have watched them all in the past and stuff like that, but. Luckily, like in Canada over the past like 5 years, I was a maniac. Was like, I'm going to try to do hour-long matches.
Posted it every day.
Yeah.
Who wants to book me in an Iron Man match against?
Yeah,
anybody?
It was only Kobe Durst that took you up on the Ontario Challenge, right? Wasn't it just you and
Holden
Kobe?
too.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Holden did. Yeah, that's right.
And Carter Mason.
You did an hour with Carter Mason? How was that?
Yeah, I did. It was fine.
What promotion?
Barry Wrestling. And I will say the only thing that like an Iron Man match is like you can say like it's the most grueling match and all this stuff, and it really is, but like nothing will test you as a professional wrestler more than being stuck in the ring for 60 minutes, knowing that like you may have run through everything you planned in like the first 20 minutes, and you look up the clock, you're like, well, I guess now I have to be like a real pro wrestler for the next 40 minutes and figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, and it's also a great way to show, like when people say how, like if people say how scripted wrestling is or whatever, it's like you show me someone that can remember an hour's worth of, okay, like duck line, over the top, drop down, like an hour's worth of that. That's so hard to remember. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty clear you're just kind of calling it out there and kicking ass. So yeah.
Yeah, and like me and TJP have like insane chemistry. Like it's wild. It's like that once a lifetime kind of thing. Like I only had a few opponents that I feel that kind of stuff with. And like I got asked this before, and I'll just say it here, like 80% of that match was in the ring.
Wow.
As I was going out with it, he might have had like a few ideas. He was like, oh, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. And I was like, TJ, literally, I do not understand anything you're telling me right now. I'm not going to remember a fucking thing you're saying. So like, just do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's so unlike you. You're not going to remember
me.
Yeah. Normally you're the one.
Oh, well, like, well, that's my responsibility. This guy's throwing like, he's been wrestling for like 20 something years. He's throwing like Mexican stuff at me. And like, I call like a pump kick, a brogue kick. Like I call whatever it is in the video game is what I call it. Like he's calling it like I can say Mahi Stroke. I don't know what that is, but like he's thrown out like all these weird names. like he calls like a rock bottom a uranagi, and like I'm just lost right there.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston gets mad when you call it a rock bottom too.
Yeah.
That's what we always tease Eric that's how that like if you listen to him going over matches, he's like, okay, so lock up, boom, fuck you into the and then but it'll be like into the gold dust, the gold dust spot, and then roll. And they're like, what is the gold dust spot? Yeah, anyway, you go into the Nunzio reversal up and over. Nunzio, what?
Calls a Nunzio. No,
I don't know. You're calling all kinds of. It's like it's always you hit me with the Chris Nowinski, boom, fuck you, over the top.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, everybody has their thing. Like some guys will like be calling the match and they'll like slap their legs and be like, and then I hit you with the this thing and that thing, and like I remember Gargano, his thing was calling it the boy. So he'd be like, then I'll do like the Sweet Chin Music boy, and then I'll do like this boy, and I'm just like,
I feel like that's a very U.S. thing. They also do like beep bop, I'll boop bop you, bo. Very
the boy. I've never heard that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I heard it a lot when the guys were coming up to Alpha from the U.S. It was a lot of them. I feel like Ricky Shane Page does it too.
Yeah, maybe it's an Ohio thing.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I'm still messing with. Okay, so like.
Oh, you sound great now.
Yeah, that's great.
2 seconds ago, when those people were here knocking at my door, I forgot that my landlord was coming here because I'm moving out and he has to come here and like assess the house and everything. I totally forgot about it. So like just walking him through the house, trying to like tell him to shut up because we're recording shit. And, oh man, it's brutal. This is the.
That's awesome. Our 100th episode is just. Yeah, you wouldn't want it to be different on the 100th episode, though. It's got to be a little bit like we started with you.
As normal, yeah.
Yeah, we started with you yelling out the window at your dog and stuff. So it's like, hey, shut up, dog. So I mean, you got to be consistent.
Josh, what was the New Japan thing that you just did? Was that just like?
I did New Japan Strong. Yeah, it's for their app. I guess it might be on TV in Japan or something, but I know it goes up on their app every Friday night. It's like a episodic show, and I was super stoked to be.
So we'll be able to get it. Obviously. Like we'll be able to get it in Canada and check it out on the
if
app.
You have the Impact Plus app, or if you have New Japan World app, you can watch it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And yeah.
Was that somewhat of a cross promotion with Impact, or was it just kind of did they just want you, or like what was?
Well, I guess I'll drop it here. I guess TJP got it pushed through. I guess he showed a match because he trains at the dojo. He was a young boy there. He came up there for like the past 20 years. He showed one of our matches, not the Iron Man, to Shibata. And then Shibata was like, "Oh, this guy's stiff," and he was just like, "No, he's not." He's like, "Oh, it looks stiff. He must be good." Blah blah. My shitty Japanese impression, I guess, of Shibata. But, this is how it was passed along to me, and then all of a sudden it was like, "Yeah, I put you over to Rocky." And Shibata said, "Oh, we should book him for this thing," and then I got booked, and then it just all fell together like that. So, good people you're wrestling, performing with, and like. Just helping other people out, which is, I guess, the good brotherness of the podcast and the wrestling business.
And you've always kind of been a New Japan fan too, right? Like for a long time, or did you follow New Japan Pro Wrestling for a long time?
I mean, for the last like 5 or 6 years, it's been crazy because it's been like the best in-ring product, I think, on planet Earth. But like I've been a Japanese wrestling fan forever. I've wanted to go to Japan. Literally everybody that like I'm close to has been to Japan except me. So like it just eats away at me, and so like hopefully something materializes and I get to go for at least one tour because I need to check that off my bucket list before I hang up the boots.
I thought, see, you said hang up the boots. I thought you meant like go work for another company or something. Like I got to do it before I go to WWE or whatever. But it's
I have like no goals on my bucket list. Like winning the X Division title is like a cool thing. Ultimate X match was definitely my bucket list, but like wrestling in Japan, doing a tour of Japan is like, if I don't do that by the time I'm done wrestling, I'll have failed. Like that's the one thing.
Eric's just dying inside.
That's the failure. Oh, jeez.
Eric's just like, I want to wrestle this guy at Alpha 1 before I die.
Well, that's how it starts. I used to do that too. I'd be like, oh man, I really want a match with Alessandro Del Bruno. You know what I mean? And then like it happens. You're like, oh fuck, I need a new goal now. Like, what am I going to do? You just got to
and
keep building upon it and building upon it.
Paige brings in awesome guys to Alpha One. There was one time the King of Hearts tournament. I wasn't booked, and somebody, I don't know if the car broke down or they couldn't get across the border or somebody. Paige called me like 2 hours before the show. I'm in St. Catharines. Hey man, you want to wrestle Ricky Shane Page? Yeah, I'm on my way. Like, no hesitation. Gone. It was great.
Yeah, I wrestled. The first like name guy I ever wrestled was Ricky Reyes in like 2006.
Oh, yeah. I
remember I was driving to the show. It was a union show, Kingdom James. If you guys know who that is, I don't know if you do. But anyway, he's gonna be so mad I even said that. How does everybody know who I am? No, I was driving to his show. I was driving with like Reese Reynolds, my old tag team partner in 2006. And like, I got a text being like, hey, you're booked. And I was like, my gear's not here. So like, I spun my car around and went like 150 all the way back home to get back in time for the show to wrestle Ricky Reyes. And like, that was the same thing. Like last minute call, you show up and then you just get the shit kicked out of you by like the name guy.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Reyes is cool. I remember he wrestled in it was like some little bar we had, and I think he tagged with Eddie, and so Eddie was doing the like cowardly heel gimmick, so he was trying to tag out to Reyes, and he was like Reyes, like looking for him, and the crowd picked up on it. And the rest of the night, even after the match, like when it wasn't his match anymore, the crowd was going Reyes, Reyes, like they were like cheering for him. It was awesome. Eddie was like, shut up.
Was this the Andrew Goodwin show? Where where everybody got stiffed?
Me?
Yeah.
No, this was a PWA show.
Yeah, it was a PWA banner, but Andrew Goodwin.
Oh. I don't know.
We had Mikey from the Spirit Squad. It was right after he got released from WWE.
No, I don't know. That wasn't it. All I know is the Highlanders showed up, like both the Highlanders, but they weren't booked. They just like showed up and watched the show, and then yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we had him again for Andrew Goodwin, and everybody got stiffed.
Aw.
It was great.
Yeah,
it was right after Duke got signed with TNA, I think, because all those guys left, all the TNA guys left, and then everybody else stayed and worked for free, except for Reyes, who I paid out of pocket to keep him happy.
Remember when Calcer just showed up to TNA and watched a show too?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. WrestleMania.
He's ridiculous. I love that guy, but he's ridiculous.
Eric,
his kid wanted to go see it.
Have you guys ever talked about how Eric just no-showed like the ring rental for one of the union shows?
Okay. No.
What did you do?
That's not.
Kingdom James booked a show in Greektown, downtown Toronto. It was like his big resurgence. He was very happy about it. We were there. He had like strippers there ready to be valets because he's a DJ at a strip club. So like everybody's there waiting for the ring to show up. Fans are showing up and the ring's still not there. And I guess Eric, this is where you take over. You were the guy responsible for the ring rental.
No. It did not. We did not no show. It was Sean Riker's truck. First of all, the tire blew on the trail in Cambridge. So then
that sounds like such an Osborne excuse.
You're right. Except it happened.
Flat tires in indie wrestling.
Yeah,
they're so common.
So then,
yeah, I don't think I've had like one flat tire my entire life.
Yeah. Well, this happened on a trailer. So we left the trailer in a school parking lot. Sean Riker went to get his father-in-law's trailer, which was like a $5,000 trailer, which is also the same trailer later on that the PWA ring got stolen on, by the way.
Another shitty excuse. Sorry, we couldn't make it. The ring got stolen.
Yeah, that was Eddie's show. And then we started driving. We're pulling it, and all of a sudden his engine starts smoking. First, we almost jackknifed on the highway. Then the engine starts smoking. We can't, like every 2 minutes, we have to pull over. We can't get to the venue. We finally show up. His SUV's just destroyed. Like, engine is just messed up from this whole thing. And yeah, it was so late. And then that was the night also Ash and I got into it because he was all pissed off and he was making comments. And then I messaged Paige and I was like, man, tell your buddy Ash to just stop running his mouth.
Why didn't you just tell Ash?
I didn't have Ash's number. He's like, tell him yourself. And I was like, okay. And then he's sending me his number. And as I'm going to call him, he's calling me. It's like, I already told him.
I just from an inside perspective, like the ring truck showed up at like 9:15.
Yeah, it was
so like Kingdom had to refund like the 11 fans that were in attendance. But I just remember being there and being like, all right, I guess I'm going to go to dinner in Greektown. Like, it's the Taste of the Danforth down the street. All right, whatever. I'm down here anyway. And then Rip Impact was there. He's like, no, let's set up pylons and caution tape and just wrestle on the floor. I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. Are you out of your mind? Like,
no, we're not doing
he's
that.
still setting up his merch on the table and stuff. I'm just like, dude, it's over.
We tried to leave from Cambridge that day at like 1:30 in the afternoon. It was a shit show. And when we I felt bad for Sean because when we jackknifed, I was in the passenger seat and his wife and his brand new newborn son was in the back seat, and his wife was freaking out. And like he couldn't get control of the trailer. We were all over the highway. It was craziness.
Wow.
That's
no good.
He brought his newborn to set up a ring.
He was on the show. I think they were planning on staying there because I was going up with them and coming home with Reggie Marley. So I was they must have been staying over in Toronto or something, but they had to after that because the car wouldn't start after the engine smoked for a while.
So how did you get it? Did a different truck come and get his trailer or something?
I have no idea. It ended up back at Boomers eventually, and then we showed up to that one show, and the ring was stolen.
That ring sucked anyway.
Yeah. But the trailer was worth a lot of money.
So
they took a trailer. They took his trailer?
Yeah, his father-in-law's trailer. It was a trailer from the farm.
Yeah, they hooked up to the trailer and just drove it to a scrapyard.
Probably, yeah. I remember another time half of our ring got stolen. Like they took two ring posts. And somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, why would they only steal two? Don't they need 4 for a wrestling ring? And Jeff Black was so mad. He's like, they don't care that it's a ring. They just know that it's metal. And they're taking it to the scrapyard. They don't care that it's a ring. I was like, yeah, it's okay.
That was Eric Dawson's ring.
Was it? Oh, yeah. We got 2 new posts, I think. But, yeah.
What's the deal with Jeff Black hating wrestling anyway?
Yeah, I know. Stop.
He's
like,
your
just,
friend, right?
Yeah, just stop then. Like, stop watching it. If you don't like The Walking Dead anymore, then you don't have. Nobody says you have to watch it. Like, just stop watching it. It's the same as wrestling. Just don't. If you don't think there's been a good match since 1985 when they did, nobody's had a good match since Harley Race, then stop. Like, just stop watching it. Like, you hate everything. Stop. He's like, they need more rest holds and they need more I don't know. He just hates it. He's fine. He's fine.
He doesn't want to evolve.
Yeah, he thinks he's like everything was better in the territory days because more people made money. I'm like, you know how many people are employed by the WWE? Like, anyway, territories. Cool. He wants to go back to territories.
All right.
That was the most appropriate answer to that entire story. All right.
Yeah. It's fine. He's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he should just he should hang it up maybe. I don't know if he's not enjoying it.
No, I think he likes doing the wrestling. He just doesn't like watching it. And I'm like, well, then you don't have to.
He does. He sits there like glued to the TV for AEW. Watches
That's
the
true.
whole thing.
Yeah, they pay for pay-per-views and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, clearly he's into it.
So does Jim Cornette, though. And
yeah, that's odd. Yeah.
Yeah, but
and he does.
Jim Cornette's trying to make a living on being that guy. You know what I mean? That's his shtick. Like, that's his living.
Yeah.
So Jeff Black's just doing it because he genuinely feels something about it and is like has to
He's the guy who orders the pay-per-view and then bitches on the internet, and we all go, well, then stop watching.
Yeah. He's like every fan.
Jim Cornette, yeah.
Yeah. This is where we find out Jeff Black's just actually a wrestling fan, like a real.
Maybe wouldn't it be funny if we found out that he's actually Jim Cornette this whole time? He just wears a.
I don't have the button. Sorry.
Oh.
Geez.
Why is Eric not seen? Is that like a thing, or is this?
What?
Why is he not? What?
Like, why can't you see Eric? Wait,
you can't see Eric?
No, I only see Nick, Joe, and Rex. That's it.
Oh, weird.
That's so weird.
I can see Eric.
I can see Rex. Joe, yourself.
He's John Cena.
Oh.
You can't.
Maybe my phone's just doing me a favor. I thought he didn't have a.
Oh
wow.
It's funny because I don't think the little yellow square is going around your square.
Oh, it's because he's muted. So maybe Josh has his screen set up for see who's talking type thing.
I unmute it, but it'll just.
That's why, because the yellow screen's not going around his face.
Yeah, because it's.
If you really want to see Eric, you can click the little thing on your view to change. No,
we're good.
He's like, I'm good. I've seen Eric enough.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Is there anyone else in wrestling you would like to have an Iron Man match with, Josh?
Well, I don't really want to do a lot of Iron Man matches, to be honest.
It's just you're known for, right? Like you're
So that phase is over for you now.
Well, no, like if it's gonna happen on the Indies, it's gonna be like super expensive. But
yeah.
So like I'll do like an Iron Man with like Kenny Omega or Okada or something, and then like make $1 million. That'd be sweet. But like those matches take so much out of me physically. Like I can't describe how long it takes for me to recover from that. Like it's stupid. So I'm really trying to be responsible now for the first time in my career, and I might want to avoid it for a while.
Yeah.
It's
funny because it's like Mick Foley always said, like, I suck at cage matches. Don't put me in a cage match. And his most famous match is the Hell in a Cell, right? So it's like you're not saying that you suck at it. You're just like, it's not that I want to do this. It's just I'm like the only guy that is crazy enough to be like, sure, I'll do it.
The more common they are, they're just gonna get watered down. So I'd like to make like them special. So like obviously the biggest match possible would be the best one to do it. So I'll wait for one of those opportunities to come along.
Do you think when you're like 75 and it's your retirement match, you're gonna do an Iron Man match?
A retirement match is 75.
Yeah. Well, you're like, I'm gonna do an hour. I'm still gonna do an hour. And you like go out there with your walker, and then you do an hour.
The walker weapon.
The walker weapon.
I'll make you a deal, Joe Dog. If Jay's Place is still standing when I'm 75, I'll do an Iron Man match with Dartha.
Isn't it already gone?
Dartha.
I just picked the most random PWA name I could think of.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Laxadartha. He's I don't even know if Jay's Place is still. Isn't it gone already?
I think it's already gone. Yeah.
So you win. You win the bet already. Dang.
Yeah, I'm off the hook.
You don't have to do it.
Jay's Place. That's where you told me to start doing the Border City stretch. I needed a.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I needed a submission hold. It was. Oh God, I want to say it was Buck 10. Me and Buck 10 versus you and Prodigy. It might have been Tommy Ryder, but I don't think it was that late. And we needed a submission, and you're like, just do the Border City stretch. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Did you listen to me?
Yeah, you're like, it's just the crossface, but put the arm over the head. I was like, all right. So that's what I did, and I still do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to me, because usually I give people advice and they don't.
Now, I felt like you had been wrestling so much longer when we did that. Even when I wrestled you for the first time at Elements, I thought you had been wrestling.
Yeah, I was like 2 years in, maybe.
Yeah. You carried yourself quite well.
Those are the rose-colored glasses that you have when you're new, though. You just look at anybody and you're like, "Oh my God, that's so intimidating." You know, I could name every name in Ontario and be like, "That guy used to scare the shit out of me." Like,
yeah, there was times when I remember literally being intimidated of like Thorne.
Thorne.
Yeah. Back in the day, when I was a kid, I was like, because he was like this old man, like he was like an actual man, and I was just like
an old man.
When I started 15 years ago, he was an old man.
Fucking ancient now.
Yeah, Quinton Valentino.
Yeah, he used to be. It's another guy.
Geza called me. I was a little intimidated Geza, and then I was like, oh, he's actually super nice.
Super nice till he punches you in the face.
Well, yeah, but I mean, because it's the 100th episode, I'm going to admit something a little embarrassing and kind of marky at this point. Sometimes when I'm out,
just get ready, he's gonna suck.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll go for a little walk or something. I'm not in super good shape, but I try to like go for a nice little stroll, nice little walk, right? And I'm going to admit that I downloaded your indie theme song that you used to use, and that's not. Here's the best part. That's not even the markiest part. Okay. While I'm walking, all right. I don't know. Fuck. While I'm walking, when your song comes on, okay, I actually reach up to my headphones and I adjust them like it's your headset, like it's your headgear. I adjust it. I do like a neck thing, adjust my headgear, and then I'm pumped to walk. I walk another 10, 15 minutes.
Like my 3-year-old son when he pretends to be a wrestler.
Yeah. I adjust my headphones and I do the thing like I'm Josh Alexander.
That is actually so sweet and wholesome. And the fact that he actually inspires you to walk a little bit. I'm not, I'm embarrassed for you, but
it does, because
I'm okay with it.
Because I'm walking and I'm like, God, I'm tired and fat. I'm just going to turn around. And then his song will hit. I'll be like, Josh wouldn't fucking quit. And I adjust and I do the, I'm a motherfucking monster. And then I keep walking. So there you go. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Well, I'm happy to help you get your steps in.
Yeah, there you go. If it wasn't for you, I'd be 350 instead of 330.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Vegan of all time.
Yeah. I remember when I lost 100 pounds. I always tell the story of the podcast. When I lost 100 pounds, Josh said to me, he's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you were funnier when you were fat, I think. So then I had to gain it all back. I was like, I got to get it back. People don't think I'm funny when you're skinny. Isn't that right? Like, you're more funny when you're a little like Chris Farley or Will Sasso or any of those guys.
I'm tired of being fat. I might call Rico Montana and get a plan put together here. I'm over it.
Oh, look at Josh. Is like, I don't know, man.
I need to start working out hard again. I'm over being a fat fuck now.
Let's say props to Rico Montana too, because he's I've heard some of his plan, and it's like good for him for helping like
everybody.
Good for him for helping people out.
More food than I thought. Like
tons.
Yeah, crazy amount of food especially for being like a fat guy. I was like, I'll probably be like calorie restricting quite a bit, and it was
right.
Like, fucking.
Well, I was gonna do keto, but then I've heard that everybody who's been on stuff.
Look at Josh is shaking his head. Yes.
But wait, you were like a keto guy for a long time, were you not?
Yeah, and I've said many times since then, as I post every picture of me half naked with my abs out now, that I was stupid. How do you not look at that photo and be like, oh my God, look at Josh. He looks 10 times better without keto. Like, keto is like this fad diet that sure, it'll work because you're eliminating like pretty much 60% of all foods.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, it's an elimination diet at the end of the day. But like at the end of the day, even me, after training like a maniac and like trying to out train eating shitty for, 14 years and still looking kind of half bad, I was like, what am I going to do? I called Rico, and Rico, like, through the diet, it trains you to actually understand what you're eating and like how it works and like the science behind it. So like now I eat like a shitload of rice and potatoes and oatmeal with every single meal 5 times a day. And like,
potatoes get a super bad rap because we eat it with gravy or ketchup or butter or salt. We don't just eat a potato the way it's supposed to be, like a whole fucking potato, right? So the way you're doing it, you're eating the actual potato, and it's
And his diet's like, I've seen a bunch of bodybuilders that do like meal plans and stuff like that, like those fad like Instagram guys, and they're all like crash diets. Like they're all, so you can see results within the first 30 days and like you're going to be so happy about it. But after 60 days, you're going to give up because your body is literally going to be like tapping out.
See, that's why I think keto is that there's a purpose for it. And I think it's for like, you're getting married and you didn't do your work and you have to lose weight real quick.
Yeah, you have 2 months to lose it, so do the keto.
Like quick.
It's great for that. I mean, even I did that. I lost like 13 pounds in like that. But then I had an apple, and your body's like, ooh, carbs, perfect, and then it just jacks. It's back immediately.
You just start explosively shitting as soon as carbs.
Yeah, it's like your body's like, ooh, carbs, sweet. Yeah, like I said, like I always say, apples and bananas and stuff. There's a diet that tells you not to eat fruit. Like that's like that's like the best thing you can have. There's like it's fiber and nutrients, all this shit in this little ball of whatever, right? So
yeah, I can't say enough about Rico. I don't know if I was the first person to sign up for him, but since signing up for him, like advertising for him, since I'm pretty sure I've got him like at least a dozen people to come in, and like pretty much all of them have seen success. I've had a couple people come to me and like, it doesn't work. And I'm just like, well, you didn't fucking do it then. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing. Cause like the results speak for themselves. In 4 months, I did exactly what he said, and he adjusted it weekly. And I went from 240 pounds of like COVID weight fat guy returning to Impact last May to Bound for Glory, where I had a 6-pack for the first time in my life. So like it can work if you actually like put yourself to it, but it's just like that mental thing of one actually, like I had to hit rock bottom, dude, to be there. I had to be like, oh my God, my contract's up in 2 years. And like, I look like this. I don't look like a guy that should be a main eventer. So like maybe I got to do this part now. So like I can look like Randy Orton or something. You know what I mean?
Hey Rex, Josh's rock bottom is like 240. How about?
You guys are terrible to each other.
I'm sorry. I was making fun of me.
You beat me too because I was just looking at Eric and like that was his rock bottom. Like
240. 240. That's yeah.
I will be posting a picture of myself from when I was like in grade 6 soon, and it confirms that I was near 300 pounds at that time. So
okay, all right.
It's the first picture I've had from my childhood because nobody ever believes I was that big.
Yeah, you mentioned this before. You always said you were the fat kid in school, and I was like, "There's no fucking."
Yeah, you don't strike me as the person that was a fat kid. Like, not even just because you're in shape now, but like even when you were younger, I wouldn't have guessed you were like a fat kid.
Yeah,
super fat, dude. Super
fat. Well, I think when you first started, you weren't like a body guy. Like, it's not that you were ripped and whatever. You were just you didn't look like a fat guy either. You just looked like a dude, like a regular dude or whatever, right? Like,
I think by like I was a fat guy for sure. I couldn't. I started training, dude. I couldn't do a push-up. I was like 230 pounds of just like vodka and orange juice from my residence, and like, yeah. But yeah, no, it's just a lot of work and, being completely fucking insanely dedicated to trying to be a pro wrestler now. That's it.
And I'm telling you guys, and that's why if you got his fucking thing on your iPhone or on your MP3 player, just give your headphones a little wiggle next time you hear his theme song, and you can be Josh for just that 1 or 2 seconds. You can be a good, like an awesome dad, an awesome husband, super good wrestler, and in great shape. So I'm just saying that's my little trick that I do if I want to just turn into Josh for a second.
We're gonna go for a break here in a minute. Josh, is there anything coming up that you want to promote?
Slammiversary on July 17th. I'm in an Ultimate X match, and it's going to be insane.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Who else is in that?
Chris Bay, Ace Austin, Petey Williams.
I saw.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And Rohit Raju. So yeah,
sweet.
I can't believe Petey Williams stole the Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole. By the way, like that's bullshit.
Dude, he's gonna murder you in your sleep.
Don't tell him I said that.
I don't know what
that was a joke
about.
Oh, Adam Cole does the Canadian Destroyer, and So, but Petey Williams invented it, and now he's like, "Can I have it, please?" Like, can everyone stop? It's mine.
Because nobody else uses that as a finish. That's what pisses him off.
Yeah.
So,
and what's more of a finish than like a front flipping pile driver? Like, how could that not be the finish?
That's a falsie on the Indies.
Yeah. Like I've heard Jake the Snake be pissed off that the DDT isn't a finisher anymore. How about a front flip pile driver? Like, are you serious? Anyway. Sorry.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for.
I didn't mean to rant. I'm over it.
Brought it home there. That's.
I apologize. I'm over it. Sorry.
All right, Josh. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. You guys ready to take a break?
Yeah. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
All right, boys. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the 100th episode of Good Brother Morning. I really want to thank everyone who's been along for the ride. It's been awesome. We are very, very thankful for everyone who not only listens to the free version on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts, but the Patreon subscribers. We do this out of our pocket. We're not in this to make a ton of money, but we'd like to be able to, take care of some of the costs of running it. And there's some benefits to doing the Patreon membership. Number one, you get all the audio episodes a day early, which is pretty sweet. The biggest benefit, though, is that 5 days a week, you get a video version of the show. Nowhere else can you find our video. Every once in a while, we put out free episodes on YouTube, but for the most part, all our brand new episodes, video versions, are all on Patreon. So if you want to do that, if you want to join up, go to patreon.com/goodbrothermorning. Also, still on sale, okay? Joe's a Whale. That t-shirt's still available right now. Bonfire.com/goodbrother. Or actually, you know what? It's bonfire.com/Joe promo if you want the good price. But if you want the online store, it's bonfire.com/goodbrothermorning. As well with that stuff, keep up to date.
Find us on Instagram, Twitter. We have a TikTok. We're still figuring that one out. We're on Twitch. We're still figuring that one out too. But everything's basically at Good Brother Morning. Twitter's the only different one. That's at Good Bro Morning. And yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody for coming along for the ride. And honestly, it's one of my favorite things to do. And I hope you enjoy it. And the next segment 2 with Holden Albright. I'm going to drink a tea made from Eric's sweaty underwear. Ball bag tea. That's up next. Enjoy the show.
And we are back.
What a good song. Good job on that with the clips.
No, that wasn't a song. The song didn't just play. That was at the beginning, Joe.
You only played it at the Josh one?
Well, yeah, it's the intro for the show. The show's going
We're
now.
still going.
You know what? You guys,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Holden Albright, everybody. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, I'm doing all right. I've had a busy back half of the month, so I'm very. I don't know if I'm excited or shameful that you guys are older than me, but I feel like disappointed. Like
in us?
Kind of. I'm looking up to you guys, but I'm like also looking down at the same time and just shaking my head. Like I've never been in this position of like shaking my head. Normally I'm being the head shaken at.
Now why are you disappointed?
Well, what are you guys about to do?
Well, not you guys. I am about
before we do that, I have a question. So like I watched I watched the basketball game and I was like, wow, they are not great at the basketball. I mean, I'm not either, but I mean, they're really, anyway, what was it like in person? Holden, like
hilarious.
When you, yeah. Okay.
Ask Matt Gow how it was.
Was there a few times where you thought they're never going to get to 10 at some point?
No, at one point it was 5-1 real quick.
I thought there was a point where the game was never going to get started because we couldn't even figure out who was going first.
Yeah, there was that.
I thought you guys were warming up. I didn't even know it was like who gets the first shot.
Yeah, no.
I know what you're talking about with the disappointment because I told a couple of some childhood friends about what was happening, and when I told them what the punishment was, their response was, "Jesus Christ, Eric, you're 36."
Yeah, well, I mean, it's for the love of the game, you know?
Celebrate episode 100 where your ages.
Well, there you go.
Nice shirt, though. Nice shirt.
Yeah, Joe's a whale. Joe has a whale hat from his wife.
We're
now in on this.
We're really merching the whale
Joe, you
thing.
look a little fat today.
Yeah, you look
I'm sorry, that's just my face, sir.
It's the beard with that type of hat. You look like a hillbilly kind of like.
Hold on. What about
Oh, look at that lush hair.
So no, it's not just the hat. It's your fat that makes you look fat.
I'm curious though about the whale on the hat because like I feel like I've never seen the whale like going down. Like normally it's going up. It's not really like a depressed whale.
Talk to Joe's wife. He goes down all the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be an erectile dysfunction.
That's all I have to offer.
Joe can't get boners.
Okay.
Sure, ladies and gentlemen.
I like how your punchline is just like stabbing him.
Yeah. That's kind of the theme of the show. Yeah.
Abuse.
Fuck.
Yeah. Rex is like, hey, we should.
The same laugh as the fucking whale story.
Yeah.
You fucking orca.
Rex was like, hey, we should do a roast of Joe. I'm like, what would be different about any other episode?
Well, it'd be organized this time.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the fly.
At the end of the roast, we talk you up, you know.
Would you?
No, we wouldn't.
Well, I don't know.
Definitely not.
No, you just start making fun of everyone else also.
Yeah.
But then you get a chance to just
Boom.
go at us, you know?
Boom, roasted.
Yeah.
I would just cry and then we'd be like, walk.
His roasting to everyone else though is compliments.
Yeah. Yeah, or like really like I'd be like, you're not real good at math. And they're like, oh.
Bro, I failed grade 10 math 3 times. That's a sore nerve.
3?
Yeah, I took the exam once. That's
No,
why
it's
I
only
passed
2 times. You can't count.
That's funny.
You know what's funny though? We want to talk about comedy. I'm at Rex's house here, and as I look around, there's a lot of reminiscence of Sierra in the house still.
Like what? Give me an example. Oh,
well, right on the wall here. Okay. Thought you were gonna punch me. Well, on the wall,
throw a basketball at him.
It's welcome to our home, but it's Sierra and Bia. That's weird, right? And then Sierra and Rex's kids. Rex isn't even in these pictures. God.
Huh.
And there's a picture of the dog on the wall. Huh.
Wait, is this a Gone Girl scenario? Like, has Sierra, like, is Rex trying to play up like it's a mutual separation, but it's actually a disappearance?
Oh,
The disappearance. Yeah, we can't find. She went on vacation. Apparently, I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Convenient.
She
didn't pack her bags. Just left?
No. He said that she went to the woods. I don't know.
Oh, no.
The woods or the wood chipper?
Oh wow, that would be. That's a lot of.
Rex isn't like that. Look, he's got birthday cards behind his thing. Not you, behind his screen.
He looked behind you like a ghost was creeping up on you.
Oh, you can kind of see the frame there.
Yeah,
on
the
wall.
home.
Yeah, the home part. Yeah.
Huh.
Now it's because what did it say again?
It says "Welcome to our home," but
now it's just "Welcome to your home." Just put a Y there.
Welcome to my home, but
It's like your T-shirt or your theme song. Yeah.
House, yeah. Which, by the way, looked way better on a computer until it printed out on a shirt, and people pointed out that it looked like it said "My house rules."
No, that was a good shirt. I liked it.
It
You sold out, right?
Sold out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Rex isn't here, but like, I realize that separation happened over like detective work via social media. It was
How'd
saw.
you figure it out?
So this is my Blue's Clues notepad. What happened was like a few weeks ago, I saw Rex post a lot of photos of like wrestling friends and like after parties, and like he was missing the boys. And we've all been there in the past 2 years since we're on year 2 of this goddamn pandemic. And then he posted a lot of photos of his daughters. I was like, there's something up. And then I saw the roommate wanted and a couple really sensitive posts. So I did what every other idiot in Ontario does. I called Kingdom James and I presented him with my evidence. And he's like, I'm going to give Rex a call. I'm like, good, because I am not going to do that. And you're kind of our conscience.
Yeah.
He's Uncle Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then, so really Kingdom found out and then got back to you on it.
Yes.
How do we know that Rex isn't tampering with the underwear tee?
Because I still have the underwear here.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
just boiling the water.
He needs to open it in his face.
and then dunk it in the hot water.
I don't know if he may have actually gone and hung himself. I have no idea.
Nah, I feel like you would have heard a thud, like
because the rope broke and he hit the ground.
The rope, or like there's too much rope.
Rex, you're missing a lot of good jokes about you here.
Poor Rexy. Poor Rexy poo.
Oh, he's back.
Oh. He's just gonna splash hot water on you.
he comes and throws the boiling hot water on me. How's that for a joke?
Hey, that was like a bullshit internet challenge for like a week of like the boiling hot water challenge, and it was just this like I don't know how to explain it, but like this very scrawny girl just going like hot water challenge, and she threw it at like I think her brother or her boyfriend, and then like it showed the photos at the end of the video. It's one of those Instagram videos you have to click that you want to see the graphic video.
Dude, you should have did it. You could have been scolding Albright.
Oh God.
Scolding.
You've already got fire on your one arm there.
Yeah. I made a joke that if I ever became an arsonist, like I have multiple fire tattoos, like there were signs, but like it's in wrestling. Hopefully the fire represents all the heat.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you have a lot of heat though? I feel like you don't have heat.
I have heat from people that don't matter to me.
I thought you should have just ended that don't matter.
No, actually, I have no ill feelings towards Seb. He did block me on Twitter because I retweeted a very funny joke. I don't think he does. He blocked me, but I understand. I made a very funny joke that was like at his expense. But like, I came at it like a professional, and we just haven't had a discussion since then because there hasn't been wrestling.
Well, it's coming back. We're on phase 1 of the opening. Steve,
I'm
Brown
just
will
on
be the first to run.
Yes. I'm just on the faded part of the opening.
Rex, are you doing okay, man?
What? No, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm here. I'm present.
Where's the noose?
Where's the funny? Go on, hey, shucking and jiving. Come on.
Oh man,
Shucking and jiving.
We got to. So how are we going to do this? You're boiling water.
I'm boiling water right now. I'm preparing the tea.
Why don't you just have a little sniff of the bag? Like just open the bag and no. They'll open the bag of Eric's undies and just have a little just to see.
You got to do it in your face. You got to just open it up like it's prom night.
Okay.
Just to see what you're going to be dealing with in a little bit here.
No, like right up to your face while you unzip
come on.
it. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
This isn't a double punishment.
Yeah.
You're the one that grabbed the bag.
I'm just saying, have a little sniff and think about how you threw a basketball at Eric's head.
3 weeks.
Don't get excited, Joe Dog. Joe Dog has its hands behind his head, but his laptop's going to slowly start floating.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Shh, 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 shh.
It smells like
Oh! It's like Parmesan cheese.
No. It's not like it's like hockey gear.
Oh yeah,
kind of smell.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no, that's not
a
good.
boxing club. The way a boxing club smells, like inside of a boxing glove.
With so like cigars and
with balls smell a little bit.
Right. Did we research it to see if this could make you sick at all? Like you could
I hope
catch.
it kills me, to be honest.
Okay.
I've been looking.
How did Rex die? Ball tea.
Eric's Fromunda cheese.
Eric's Fromunda.
Wait, so Eric, would you be like an accomplice to that murder then? Would it be like 2nd-degree murder?
No, it'd be like Batman. Like you don't, I don't have to. It's like I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you. You know, it's like Batman, right?
Or it's like Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah, assisted ball tea suicide.
All right, so do you have like a teapot that we're gonna?
I don't know.
And then we're gonna soak these in there.
I'm gonna put them in the pot of water.
Ew, you're gonna throw your pot out.
Yeah.
I'm making macaroni and cheese with it later.
Hey, you don't need that powdered cheese. You don't.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, it's already comes with its own.
With the underwear with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, maybe instead what I'll do is instead of tea, I'll make mac and cheese with your balls.
Mac and fucking balls.
Well, yeah, save the water that you don't drink.
Mac and chota.
Guys, I've had a really rough couple weeks.
And this just caps it right off.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want you to have to do this.
Can I ask if this possibly led to the other?
No.
You think CC was like, I can't believe you're drinking nut cheese.
No,
I'm out of here.
No, it's I just this is
Oh wow.
You know, Josh earlier talked about his rock bottom, and for me, it might be this. Like, this might be the end of.
I just want to compare the two for a second. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm the member of like one of I'm wrestling for a living, and I'm like 240. Yep, rock bottom. I got to make a change. Rex is like drinking ball tea. Same plane, same bottom. You guys, that's the same bottom for you.
Drinking ball tea at 340.
I'm not 340.
He's not 340. No, I would say you weigh less than me, but I mean that's not.
Yo, I thought you meant the time.
Okay.
No, I thought you meant 3:40 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
How high are you?
Hi,
how are you?
Actually, I made a tweet a couple years ago when we were able to like walk through malls, and I was like, I got really high at the mall. I like getting high and walking through Walmart like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know why that happens, but in a mall, I went into like a random store, and this person's like, "Hi," and I just went, "Very."
Oh.
And then I realized she was just saying hello.
That's like one time I was wearing a Guess. I was wearing a Guess.
Extremely.
Oh no, Eric.
Oh, wouldn't it be crazy if I got high from Eric's ball sweat?
Yeah, hey, that would be like a contact ball high. That you know what? Wait, you know, it'd be even better. What if you got addicted to his ball tee, and it's your favorite, like it's your new, you know, and so like you're following Eric around, like, hey, you gonna do laundry? You gonna do laundry today?
Anytime I go to his house, I'm getting caught going through his drawer, and it's like, anyone would think I'm like going through his girlfriend's underwear, but I'm going through his, trying to get.
Yeah. You try to boil.
Going through my laundry hamper.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you boiling there? And you're like, nothing.
All right, I'm gonna go boil these down.
So that's like, what's that?
Or I'll
what's
bring
that,
the water in here. Actually,
what's that show? My sick addiction or something? Or no,
His
my
is
weird
balls.
addiction.
Some of those are pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, they have the people that eat
bullshit.
They eat like dryer sheets and shit.
Yeah, one person was eating a couch. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like
a couch?
Like, what a waste of money. What's wrong with you? Grow up.
That's the part that's weird, is the money part of the couch.
What if it was doll furniture? Because then they felt like a giant.
Okay, here we go. Here's the pot. Did you have like?
If I just
did you have like a
dumped all this
spoon
water by accident on all my gear?
I had that fear for a second there.
And then we don't have. Yeah, and then
Or
you're.
if you smash that handle that's beside you and scald yourself.
And that's how we announce. That's how we announced that there's no more Good Brother Morning. Is you're like, yeah, I wrecked everything. I poured water all over it.
You did it. Oh, I thought you were gonna touch it with your hands.
Do you have like a spoon to like?
That would be smart.
What? Wait, so you're just gonna pour a pot into a cup?
Yeah, it's not gonna oh, you did touch it with your hands.
I gotta.
Just bring a spoon.
Fuck.
Oh God.
He hasn't worried about spooning for a while.
Oh
God, he's gonna listen to that back.
Hopefully.
Oh.
I don't even like the spooning. It's too hot at night. Don't touch me. You know? You
What?
go for
What
a
is it?
spoon? Oh man. Well, Rex could go for a spoon right now. I'm so depressed.
All right.
Hey, I think you can pin down Eric.
Well, Rex is he is the big spoon.
Can we?
You were gonna say he's something else. I was gonna be like exit meeting.
Can we see a shot, or is it too hard to move the camera to where I just kind of want to see how that looks very interesting to me. Okay, there they are. They're all wet. They're all gross looking.
Dude, it's so close to your computer.
Yeah, it's so dangerous.
Eric,
it's the best case scenario that like you get sick for like a couple of weeks and like just lose a bunch of weight. Like, is that a positive? Is that the best case that comes out of this?
I'm hoping that like by doing this, I get famous.
I won't be on Tosh by now.
Okay. I gotta get this.
Okay.
These are hot, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think this through.
I thought you were gonna get like a teapot, like a tea kettle.
I don't have a tea kettle. I'm not a fucking exit meeting.
Exit meeting.
That's the new redacted.
You can't just say it. Don't put the underwear in the cup. What are you doing?
Wring them out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gross.
Why didn't you just pour the pot into? Okay, you know what? Forget it.
Ah, yes.
It's hot. Yeah, it's boiling water. You dumb. It's boiling water.
These fucking smell.
You don't say.
Yeah, now they smell. Literally, we can see the steam going into your face.
I thought you were just gonna pour the water out of the pot into the cup.
Okay, I should have.
The elastic is gonna be.
It's still hot.
The elastic.
Holy fuck.
Why would you think you could pick up the like? Okay.
I thought you were gonna burn yourself when you were poking.
Oh,
it.
that's a very precarious position to put.
Oh,
that in.
dude, there's shit in there.
No, there isn't. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little floaters and stuff. Can you see them? There's like little floaty things going on.
Oh God.
Dude, do you think I should throw the underwear out? Do you think it's still good if I?
No, it's fine. You can wash
I
it.
think you should drink the tea and then put it in your mouth. But I'm definitely gonna puke if that happens.
I have my garbage can
so
here
hot. It's
in
gonna
case.
be so hot.
Fuck.
Why are you guys throwing up?
Because you said there was shit in there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. We're gonna.
It's probably too hot. It's still steaming, so it's probably too hot to drink.
Just gonna let it cool for a second. I'm gonna get something to possibly puke in.
You didn't get puke in the pot. You got the pot still.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, like you're gonna put your face near the hot pot.
I feel like I'm doing that thing on Crocodile Dundee when he throws the cocaine in there and then puts the rag over his head and he's like breathing it in.
Wait,
I feel like
can
you're
you do
doing that thing from every fail video. Like we get the preamble right now.
Are you gonna put the underwear in your mouth too?
No.
Sure.
The deal wasn't that he eats your underwear.
Wouldn't that have been funny though?
That would not have been a funny. That would have been a hard to do.
Do I have to finish this?
Oh no! You don't have to put more water in.
Yes, yes.
I think it's a full tea.
Yeah,
You
2
gotta
out of
finish the
3
tea.
say you have to finish it.
All right.
Okay.
And you don't
We should have really made some rules before the game. I'm just saying, but
Do you have any?
I was
like,
just thinking you take a
biscuits?
drink.
No, it's a tea. We're making a tea. You have to finish the tea.
You wouldn't have had to finish the whole tea.
I would have,
All right.
and I probably wouldn't have thrown up either. Would have been a.
He's had a tough couple weeks, is all I'm saying. Like, let's just have him have one big gulp and swallow it down, then he's good.
No. I want
He needs someone else to
I want
do
those floaters in his mouth.
I'll get a fuck.
Do you think they're actually shit?
I don't know.
What else would they be, Rex?
Like pieces of fabric, maybe.
No,
or like,
it could be bacon strips. I don't know.
It was blue. The fabric is blue.
I don't know.
We don't know. It's hot that day.
It was a long game.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, like, I mean,
Sometimes
you know,
I get hungry bum. You know?
You did sit down quite a few times during the breaks.
You ever get hungry bum where it just tries to eat your underwear?
No, I just have a large butt. I get the Rikishi.
Yeah. Could you?
Oh, you
imagine-
should've-
Could you imagine if this was Holden's underwear?
Yeah,
That's
you should have
even
drank
more gross.
Holden's.
No offense to you personally, Holden.
No, I totally understand that.
he has a more hungry bottom than most. I get it.
Do you manscape?
I do.
Well,
Of course.
Not not that weekend. He didn't.
I have the lawnmower 3.0.
we're not sponsored.
Hey, does that work, by the way, or does it cut your?
It's still dangerous. Still dangerous.
You can still nick your balls
You
in
can.
it.
They say it's skin safe, but you got to be careful.
Who's
I
gonna
just
puke?
smear Nair over everything.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. Does that work? I thought you're not supposed to use Nair on balls.
Dude, my balls are so smooth right now. And also, like, it's way.
I thought you're not supposed to use
I
Nair.
heard you weren't supposed to use Nair down there.
Yeah, we're also not supposed to do a lot of things we do. Let's talk about what's in the fanny packs.
But you did. But it works. It doesn't melt your balls off or nothing.
That's because you do Percocets, Eric.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
Huh.
So, how's your tea? Do you have any like biscuits or cookies or like Coronation Street?
No.
You can dump a tea
I don't
biscuit.
know.
He smelled it earlier, and it didn't.
Since Sierra left, I've been eating pizza pops.
Let me smell
And,
it. No, I don't want to smell it.
Why would you want to smell? You know what your own brand smells like.
I just want to see.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you take a shit and
their
it's.
brand smells like
Who
boiled down.
the fuck's smelling their dick and balls like a
No, I'm saying he takes a shit at some point, and then he's in the same room as the toilet he shit again, so he knows what his shit smells like.
I am in the same room as the toilet
But,
I'm
like-
shitting in. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
also water. Like,
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's not like hot water that's boiled the smell. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Rex doesn't look happy.
What? But
And-
I'm not here. I'm mentally just. You know.
you look 4 a.m. The bar closed 2 hours ago, and you're just at the McDonald's parking lot trying to order Burger King.
I'm trying to get McDoubles and it's already breakfast. And they're like, no. What are you talking? Just left the bar.
We've all seen Rex sell too, so we know that this isn't like this is a real deal here. He's,
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I don't know if that was an insult to his.
No!
It-
no,
Completely.
it wasn't. No, I'm saying that normally when you sell differently than what you're currently experiencing.
I thought you
So
meant like when he sells, you know he's selling, and right now it looks real.
no,
Joe
No.
Dog, have these guys made you more of a horrible person over the span of the last few months?
I hope.
Yeah, probably. a
I
little,
hear
yeah.
it come out on the podcast a little bit, and I'm like, oh
you
no.
should have
they
heard
got
before we
another
started
one.
recording with Josh. He told his wife to go clean something else.
Josh didn't. I did. I just want to be clear on that, so Josh doesn't get hot at us.
Yeah, Josh wouldn't say that to his wife. He's a normal human being.
Yeah, Joe was actually insanely rude to her. I couldn't believe
I was not.
Get the
I
fuck
was
out
not.
of here.
He's
Stop
like, go.
fucking
If you
touching
I
want
did
to
not.
clean, there's other
I
things
did
you
not.
can clean.
You told
I
her
did
to
not
get the fuck
swear.
out.
I did. Well, it was Joe. It's all. Listen, it was jovial. Okay.
Do you hit her?
Jovial.
No, I have
Does she
not.
hit you?
I mean, playfully, if you know what I mean.
Allegedly.
No, I'm just kidding. No. One time no, I'm not going to tell the story. Anyway.
Do you know what the Amazon position is?
No.
So it's Gabriel Fuerza's favorite sexual position, and everyone has their go-to questions of just like, like my thing is I'll ask people their favorite porn category. I'm an amateur guy myself, and it explains my girlfriend has an OnlyFans. Yep, now I just figured that out.
And it's kind of like indie wrestling is because they're amateurs and indie wrestling, amateurs, indies. Yeah, I get it.
Sure, but I just like them fucking off of the hard cam and then going, shit, we got to readjust the camera, and they don't edit anything, and I think that's funny.
Yeah.
But the Amazon position, and Gabriel Fuerza, if you ever see him, he will demonstrate this in a Montana's at the dinner table. It's when you have your legs behind your head and she's fucking you with your dick. So she's just aggressively pounding into you.
I've seen that, and every time it's like an optical illusion. I can't understand what's happening. Have you seen this position?
No.
It's like a magic trick. It looks like she's fucking you, but it's your dick.
And Gabriel Fuerza uses this position?
I don't think he said.
Eric,
I think he said he hasn't used it. Okay,
I know exactly where your mind's gone.
Okay, I will say this way. I don't think Fuerza has done it, but Kobe probably can do it.
Kobe Durst.
Oh, he's got a big hog, huh?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Oh shit!
Fuck!
You didn't know?
I got it.
Did you get the wrong button at the first?
No, he got it. Normally he
was on
does.
the wrong board, so I had to switch over. All right, I think I'm ready to do this.
All right, let's see if this.
You'll never be ready, but
that's what she said. To grow up and commit. Okay, and we're ready to do this now.
Wow.
Okay.
Oddly enough, I can smell it. I don't know why. Maybe it's my brain just telling me.
No,
but
it's your balls.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah, you just haven't showered in 2 days.
That could be it.
I sent you a funny GIF, by the way, Rex. Enjoy that. I save interesting spots in porn. That's what I just sent you on Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
It's very impressive. It's very impressive.
It's very nice to know. I will check that out as I get ready to do my tea.
Please puke.
This is for you, Joe. I got this. Okay.
Oh, the anticipation music.
All right.
Oh God.
It's still hot.
It's tea.
Dude, it's fucking murky.
Show the camera. Show the camera.
It looks like swamp water. You can't see it. I'm not doing it again. Oh God. Okay.
I got something to puke and ready.
Fuck. I can't.
You lost. You have to. Drink my ball water.
Oh, it's going down his chin. Gross. It's going down his chin.
It's in the beard. Oh, he's so sad.
He's pouring it on himself. He's pouring it.
You gotta finish.
It's on his chin beard. It's in his beard.
Spinners are quitters. Finish.
Sierra, come on, please.
Oh!
Eric, grab the back of his head.
Oh God. He's gonna be down puked. Oh.
Oh no, Joe Dog's about to puke. I think if Joe Dog pukes, I'm gonna puke.
Okay. Oh.
It's very impressive. They go from the Batista bomb to a tombstone. It's very impressive.
Well, don't wipe it off with your shirt. You spilled on your shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And how do you?
Reality is sinking in.
How do you feel?
I feel like I just fucked a hooker with no condom. And I came, and now it's all coming back down, and I'm realizing what I did.
No condom came, and
ladies and
went back
gentlemen,
down.
your winner of the basketball game, me.
Easy, Eric Kearney.
Dude, your head looks like a grape right now. Just it's smooth, and you just got so disgusted it just wrinkled up like a raisin.
I can't believe you threw up in the pot.
That's your mac and cheese pot. She took the rest.
Fuck.
You should give that pot to Sierra as a parting gift.
I don't think he feels good.
Literally.
This is a mistake.
Do you physically feel how you emotionally feel?
I don't feel anything anymore.
He's dead inside.
I just like that there's a card behind you with one single balloon, and in my mind, I'm just hearing one is the loneliest number. Every time he laughs, he almost pukes more. So I'm trying to get the chuckle.
Oh man, I can't believe you did that.
Your face looks all red and flushed.
Yeah, I came.
All right.
Well, so what's going on in wrestling this week?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I can tell you that Joe Dog was wrong about Hell in the Cell, and Roman Reigns did not wrestle Rey Mysterio.
Who gives a fuck?
You asked what was going on in wrestling?
I was joking. Fuck.
Drink what's in the pot.
Fuck you.
Drink what's in the pot. Drink what's in the pot.
I got so much phlegm. Fuck.
Yes.
He's sweating. He is sweating here. It's amazing.
How hot is your house also?
It's not. I'm quite cool right now. I'm wearing jeans.
Okay.
Drink what's in the pot.
Joe's a whale t-shirt.
Yeah, I see. You got your Joe's a Well t-shirt. You got your Limp Bizkit hat on. Very cool.
Very 90s of you.
Bonfire.com/Joe promo. Is that good for the show? Are we done?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Do we have another part to do or what?
No, our mystery guest canceled.
Oh yeah.
Who was
Joe
it?
Dog,
Who was
your
it? Throw them under
mystery
the bus.
guest canceled.
Should I tell him who it was? Because she's going to be on next week instead. So you want me just to hit him with the teaser now?
Okay.
All right. So
I told Rex who it was so he could cue up music.
Your guest.
Don't tell me. Just play the music and let's see if I can guess.
Okay, next week, folks.
You're full of shit.
No, I'm not.
You couldn't be more full of shit.
Oh yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, tune in to Good Brother Morning. Let's say what? Monday? I think that's a good date.
Are we not taking a week off?
No.
Okay.
Fuck it. This tea just rejuvenated me.
Okay.
Yeah. Monday, ladies and gentlemen, tune in. Joe Dog's favorite WWE diva. Whatever
You're
you
full of
shit.
You're welcome, sir. I reached out.
I'm not going to say who it's going to be. I'm just going to say there's going to be some sunny days next week.
I don't believe you.
I think
Wait,
you
we
should
got-
tune in. Holden's thinking something.
I had an inappropriate joke, and then I had just, I was like, nope, never mind. Doesn't need to be said. Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. The joke I was going to make is tune in Monday for a 45-minute Good Brother Morning episode with you three guys and 10 minutes of someone else, maybe.
As they fall asleep.
Yeah, it's a
Asleep.
possibility.
Asleep.
She just got out of prison.
Okay.
She's not. Yeah, just listen. Okay.
I was about to go to the Twitter account. Are they in prison still?
Yeah, no, she's again. I'm not going to say a name because I don't want to false advertise, just in case anything happens. But yeah, Monday, folks. I want you to tune in. Holden, is there anything you want to promote today, buddy?
I would like my generation and every generation of wrestlers going forward to be slightly more intelligent. The bar is so low, we don't have to work too hard. Let's not fall below it.
Oh, there's some in his teeth.
I think I got fucking pubic hair in my teeth or something. I can feel it.
It's the fabric. It's the fabric.
Oh, yeah,
Wait a
the
minute.
fabric.
Yo, put the boxers in your mouth.
No, why are you doing this to me? I thought you were my friend. Yo, hey, why don't you let me put those boxes in your mouth real quick? Just suck on them. Suck on them.
Let me get a hold of them titties.
Yo, let me get them shoes, bro.
Yo, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone real quick. Real quick.
Oh, I hate those guys. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, bonfire.com/Joe promo for the Joe's a Whale t-shirt. Please go order it. It's going to be off there soon. You can follow us at Good Brother Morning on Instagram, at Good Bro Morning on Twitter, patreon.com/Good Brother Morning for video episodes and early audio releases. Thank you, Holden, for that idea.
Thank you. I get to listen to the podcast before, like, at work now.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. You're correct. That's way better. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go throw up a little more, I think.
100. Let's just, cheers with some balls tea to 100 great episodes with you guys. And, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I wasn't on all 100, but
I was.
I missed the first 2 or 3 maybe, and then I was honored.
Were you not our inaugural guest?
I don't know what that means.
First,
You missed like a week or 2 before you popped on.
Well, no, because I think
was Joe Dog our first guest?
I think he was our first guest, one of them, yeah. And then he was,
And then I was
a
our-
regular like after that.
Yeah,
Like,
because we did a couple on our own.
yeah, but it was short lived. We eventually added Joe in, and we've been rolling ever since. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're listening to this every day, it means a lot. And
it's really the only thing keeping Rex alive. So thank you guys.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people care about you, Rex, but a lot of people care about the podcast. So don't kill yourself.
Well, hopefully when things open up, we'll start doing it live.
Doing it live.
I can't drive to the falls every
No, at wrestling shows. Idiot.
Joe, you will have to leave Godrich one day.
Are you saying that I'm going to get cut out once you do it live, or are you still going to zoom me in? Like, what's the plan here?
We're not going to zoom you in on a live show
guess
at a
we're not,
show,
no.
but you're going to come to the venue and do the show.
Eric, don't say yeah we are. Then say, oh no, I guess not. I don't.
I thought. I don't know.
Okay, this doesn't have to be on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 100, and we will see you Monday.
Thanks, everybody.
I still can't do the music.
No, you want me.
100 episodes
Just give it to
in.
Sonny. Fuck it.
I know you want me.